This is how great our sports team is. Charlie Clifford was in Portland, Oregon before IU even knew they would be there.
I complained about a long drive this morning. I shouldn't have. This was a heck of a commute, Charlie.
Yeah, guys, no complaining here. IU has finally made it 10 hours after beating Wyoming and Dayton. Rob Finney and the team are ready to get some rest, because here's the situation for IU with St. Mary's waiting in Portland, less than 36 hours away from what will be IU's fifth game over its past 8 days, dating back to the start of the Big Ten tournament. We know this was a concern on paper when Selection Sunday put the Hoosiers in Dayton for a late tip-off on Tuesday night, and then you have to travel to the furthest location possible for a round of 64 game to see St. Mary's. Trace Jackson-Davis, 29 points last night, the star against Wyoming. TJD, it's time to get some rest with the rest of this team. Xavier Johnson as well, stellar last night. But again, the number one concern once the game was over was getting here. And unfortunately, there was an issue with the plane. There was a bit of a delay. And now, just after, let's get the local time out here for you since we just showed up. Just after 6:55 a.m. Pacific time, IU is on the ground, ready to unpack, get some rest ahead of practice and availability later this afternoon. Coach Mike Woodson, what a job he's done inspiring this team. No team in America has been more fun the last week, playing its way into the tournament, playing its way off the bubble, and then ultimately probably catching a bad break, getting stuck in Dayton, but taking care of Wyoming last night. Coach Woodson certainly has done this against in the NBA. You do the back-to-backs, you do the late-night flights, but we're not sure if he's done anything quite like this. Now, we want to make it clear the team is unavailable to comment on the travel situation this morning. That's why we aren't able to connect with them. I can tell you, they are upset considering how things have gone the last few hours, waiting on the runway in Dayton to get a plane to get them here. And again, St. Mary's has a supreme advantage on Thursday. They're going to have 8 days rest, where IU now will play a fifth game in 8 days. But Hoosier Nation, I know you're excited this morning. You're still dancing, and who knows what can happen out in Portland. Plenty of smiles this morning, guys. I think that's the big takeaway. This team is not complaining about the tough circumstances they are under. And I would put these circumstances up against any team in the field this year. Can they use it as a rallying call? We're going to find that out Thursday night. Guys.
Charlie Clifford on the scene.